Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Originally released back in 2012, Dragon Quest X made its grand debut as the next big entry for the Dragon Quest series. With this new entry, they made the bold decision to make it a massive multiplayer online experience on the Wii. When I was a young lad, I was super excited to hear about this announcement. And the trailer for it, oh my goodness, I just couldn't wait for it to come out to the West. Oh. Well, maybe eventually it'll come over. Okay, cool, just checking. I remember watching the initial reveal of Dragon Quest X, with the main protag getting a drink of water, and then suddenly...
What is that?
Falcon! Punch! I mean, crap, man.
The trailer goes on from there, having the hero go out and just find a group of party members and go on this grand big adventure together. This trailer perfectly captures the heart of Dragon Quest. A big world with a grand adventure ahead of you, taking you to bustling towns and meet lovable characters along the way. It also helped that the protagonist is wearing my favorite suit of armor in Dragon Quest IX. This trailer is still fantastic. Even though we will never get this version of the game in the West, I still appreciate what this trailer does for the Dragon Quest series. Dragon Quest X was eventually ported to modern consoles like the Nintendo Switch and the PlayStation 4. Apparently you can cross-play with every console that has Dragon Quest X. I can't confirm that obviously, but according to their wiki you can. The game still gets updates and expansions to this day, which is just so crazy to me. How does a Wii game get this much support? There's a huge MMO Dragon Quest game that has never been released to the West. And not only that, but it's a main series title. It's not like a spin-off or anything. It's the 10th game in the Dragon Quest series. Throughout the years, Dragon Quest X has remained Japan exclusive all throughout its lifetime. Which, you know what? I can understand why they would keep it that way, to some degree. Localization and translation takes a long time to do, and I can only imagine that it's way more difficult to do that for an ongoing MMORPG than a normal offline JRPG game. Not to mention that there could be something up with the server that it runs on. Maybe it's just in Japan or, in the territories surrounding it. It's quite the task, I can imagine, but what ruffles my feathers is that they announced Dragon Quest X offline during the 35th anniversary of Dragon Quest in 2021. And then it released in September of this year exclusively in Japan, with no word on a Western release. Now, riddle me this, dear viewer. Why would Square Enix release an offline version of a region-exclusive game and not release it worldwide so everyone else can enjoy it? The online version of this game is only in Japan. It would only make sense to make this game offline or to make a completely new game offline so that it could be released all over the world. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, why? They haven't even announced it or anything. They haven't talked about it at all. Maybe they mentioned like they might think about releasing it over West. I don't know. This seems like the perfect opportunity to bring this game out overseas. It just seems so weird to me that they have other Dragon Quest projects coming overseas, but not one of the main titles? Believe it or not, I am actually pretty hopeful about this game coming in the West, because it doesn't make sense that they keep it exclusive just for Japan. I don't see Dragon Quest X Online getting over to the West, but I do see the offline version coming eventually. Like I said before, localization takes a lot of time, especially when it's a 10-year-old game that is still ongoing, getting expansions and updates. I do see this game coming eventually, I really do. I just wish that they would confirm if it will come over or not. Like, just tell us, like, pull off that band-aid now, Square Enix, because I don't like this whole non-communication thing. I think Dragon Quest is the biggest that it's ever been in the West, since the release of Dragon Quest XI. It's time, Square Enix. It's time for the rest of the world to get a chance to play Dragon Quest X. Offline, of course. Let me know down below your thoughts on Dragon Quest X offline. Do you think that we will eventually get it in the West, or is this another Japanese exclusive? As a Dragon Quest fan, I just want to have the ability to play this game, and the offline version would be the perfect way to play this game. Because I don't want to kid myself, I don't want to play an MMO. I don't really care for MMOs. However, I do like Dragon Quest, and having a Dragon Quest game that was online and now is offline, it honestly makes it the definitive version in my eyes. Cut out all the online stuff, maybe have some trading or something, have some loose connections to online. But to have the ability to just roam around at your own leisure, not have all these other characters on screen, I'm pretty sure that would fry my Switch anyways. This game really needs to come out to the West. I'm still hopeful that it will eventually. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. God bless.